Greetings, greetings, greetings. Peace, love, and light, family. I am Sis D. I'm a spiritualist and a naturalist, and I believe I'm an humble messenger and oracle of the Most High Yah. Sometimes I come to y'all with messages of encouragement, like I believe today's message is. Sometimes those messages are just general information or food for thought, and sometimes they're correction or forewarning. And before I go any further ado, let me say, how are y'all doing? I know Sis D's been away for a couple of days, but y'all, I had to take a little bit of downtime. I told you I have family in town, so I had to kind of visit with family. All right. So how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. If you did something great, put it in the comments and let us know, because we want to be involved in your fun activities too. And for the first time viewers, I like to say welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. I hope and pray to the Most High that you enjoy the content that I am going to bring to you today, okay? Also, let me say a really special shout out to all of y'all who have been sending me encouraging emails and encouraging messages, those that have been responding in the comments. I appreciate y'all so much, and hopefully the next time I do an upload, I would love to give a personal shout out to some of y'all, okay? So without further ado, I said welcome, hopefully. So if not, welcome to the first time viewers of the channel. I'm going to jump right on into the topic, because this is actually in response to a dialogue that I had with a few young men, right? So the title of this message is "The King Calls Sweetly for His Queen." And I'm going to say that for y'all again. The king calls sweetly for his queen. And let me tell y'all why I'm entitling it that. In the last few days, probably the last 5 days or so, a lot of people, a lot of men particularly, have been saying to me, "Sis D, you are uncommon, and the things that I hear you say, that's not our experience on the outside world as single dating men. I would like your response or your reaction, or I'd like to ask you some questions." So I'm going to throw in some feedback to you all ladies and young men of what has been said to me on some other platforms, okay? So I'm going to just throw it out there. So one, some of the men are asking us ladies, "I want a woman that wants me for me?" Question mark. Young man, highly educated, great job, owns his own home, his own vehicles. He is trying to work toward another higher position in his job, which will, of course, increase his pay raise. And it sounds like the way he's communicating it to me, that a lot of the women that are coming to him to approach him, they're coming for the wrong reasons or for a different agenda. Not because he's just a great, upstanding guy and that he's looking for his forever mate, but they're coming to him for gold diggerish reasons, or to buy them dinners or drinks or lunches or bags or something different than what he has. And he's asking the question, he wants a real woman who wants him for him. Ladies, where you at? Send me an email. Might need to get a hookup service going. I'm joking, but let's see where that goes, okay? Second of all, this is another young man. Where are all the classy ladies, not loud-mouthed, ignorant, disrespectful females? Wow. Weezers. That's a lot. He said, where are all the classy ladies? Y'all, ladies, not loud-mouthed, ignorant, disrespectful females. So this speaks volumes to me, because this is not just one gentleman saying this. I'm taking this clip from one young man, but this is not just one person. This is a resounding sentiment from many men saying, where are all the classy ladies at? Where are all the women that know how to respect their men? Where are all the women that know how to speak softly or gently to people? And everything isn't where it has to be. So ostentatious where the whole entire world or the whole entire store has to hear what you're discussing. Where are the classy ladies at? And so, men, y'all put it in the comments. I'm throwing it out there to y'all. Sis D is only going to share with you what has been shared with me, and let's have a dialogue about it, okay? And third, another young man, I don't want a woman who's trying to trick or trap me. Where are all the honest women? Ladies, ladies, I said I wasn't really going to give advice on this one, but on that one, I'm going to say, please be honest. If you guys are not even starting a friendship off on the honesty foot, it's a very hard build to build anything outside of lies. You can't go too far if you're lying to me. I don't know how you would actually work up from there, work up from lies. I don't know how that would actually go, but I don't think that's going to go very well. And as a naturalist, I say that in my openings generally. As a naturalist ladies, it is difficult for many of us women to say, I want an honest man. But ladies, there is a difference between presenting ourselves nicely, femininely as a woman, and doing so much to your personal appearance where when you take off that wig, that makeup, those contacts, those pop-ins, your chicken fillet liners, that man doesn't recognize you, that's almost bordering on some kind of natural witchcraft. I'm saying that man should still be able to recognize you when you're undressed. If you guys get into a significant long-term relationship, he should still recognize you without makeup versus with makeup. You should not be so distorted in the way that you look that he doesn't be like, whoa, if he went in the shower when you were undressing and by the time he came out the shower 15-20 minutes later, he didn't recognize who you were, like you were a burglar in his house. It's a problem, ladies. It's a problem. So it's, yes, the men are asking for honesty, but women, let's start by presenting our feet forward also. At some point in your courtship or your dating process, it should be the endeavor of every woman to let that man see you in a more natural state. You don't have to have eyelashes on every single outing, especially if you are going somewhere to do something active. If you're going to take a hike, or if you guys are going to the beach, or if you guys are going to do skydiving, indoor skydiving or something like that, that man needs to see you natural. Then that way you don't wait until your honeymoon and on the honeymoon first night, that man is the first time he see you unmade, face not beat to the gods. This should not be so, ladies. Let him see your true, authentic, real selves. So that, my bun is up kind of high, y'all, sorry. So let him see your true, real, authentic self, so he then gets the opportunity to, and here, let me stop and pause and say this. You men, our world is very, very external, outside, fleshly. So if you young men are in a dating world and you're constantly looking for a woman that looks like she's a lady of the night, she looks like she's always going to or coming from the club, then whatever you get, I'm sorry, beloved, is what you get. If you want a so-called bad bee that dresses like that, moves like that, I hope you got that bad bee money to help maintain that woman. So I'm gonna just throw that out there like that, fellas. So the king calls sweetly to his queen. Y'all, let's figure out what's going on so we can bridge the gap, so we can close the divide between us as people. This is not a brown, black, white. This is not a low class, high class. This is just this man's heart to the female side, saying, hey, I want a good woman to be with, to be my life partner, to be my wife, the mother of my children. This is the cry and the plea of these men, and they're saying, I'm looking, Sis D, but I'm not finding anything that I would want to call my life partner. And ladies, that should not be the case. Let me throw out another statistics. ADOS women, melanated indigenous women, i.e. so-called black women, are the most educated women in the United States. We own our own homes. We run our own businesses. We are highly educated. We carry and maintain a lot on these broad or small shoulders. So men, I don't really know where the divide is, which is why I'm having this conversation with y'all. Let's keep the lines of communication open. ADOS women, the POC women are the most highly educated. So you can't then say to me, fellas, I want to not a loudmouth, uneducated, or not ignorant woman. Educated doesn't necessarily equate ignorance or not. Neither does educated determine whether that woman is ignorant or not. I hope I said that right. Y'all, I'm woozy. Sorry if it didn't make sense, but y'all get where I'm going. Education, the level of education doesn't always necessarily equate whether that person is ignorant or not. But education, degrees, should somewhat translate over to you're not ignorant, behaving in an ignorant manner. And I hope that makes sense. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that right there. Y'all, let's keep the lines of communication open. Let's keep the dialogue going. Feel free to send me an email or drop your questions or comments in the comment box. I definitely will get back to you. And with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here and say thank you y'all so much for taking time to spend with Sis D. I definitely do greatly appreciate it. To the Delightful family, to the Vibe Up Y'all tribe, I see y'all. May the Most High bless you and keep you and be with you as we go into the furtherance of this week. It is a holiday weekend. Y'all, please be safe as you're out there on the roads, and make sure you are mindful of where you guys are coming and going to. Let's keep each other safe and get back home safely, all right? And with that, I'm going to close on out like I generally always do by saying, vibe up, y'all, vibe up. This is D, and I'm out.